Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be solving LeetCode 125 valid palindrome. So a phrase is a palindrome if it's the same after it's being reversed, but in this case we want to check only uppercase and lowercase letters and all non-alphanumeric characters. So periods and colons and spaces don't count, and it needs to read the same forward as backward after we filtered out these characters. So we can solve this in linear time with constant memory by content filtering. So we only look at alphanumeric characters and we convert them to lowercase when we're comparing them. So if we ever reached a point where we were here, we would just skip it. These characters are spaces. And we can solve this using a two-pointer technique. We can solve this in linear time using a two-pointer technique where we have a left pointer at the beginning of the array and a right pointer at the end of the array. And we're going to keep iterating as long as these two pointers don't cross each other. And we're going to have two nested while loops that keep shifting. So each pointer is going to have its own while loop and it's going to keep shifting it. So the left pointer is going to keep shifting towards the right until it reaches an alphanumeric character, and the right pointer is going to keep shifting to the left until it reaches an alphanumeric character. And then once they've both reached one, we're going to compare these two characters after converting them to lowercase and seeing if they're equal. If they're not, we're simply going to return false. So let's just go through this with an example. So right off the bat, they're both at alphanumeric characters, and if the lowercase of both of them are equal, so A and A are the same, then we're going to keep shifting this pointer until we reach one, and we did, and we shift this one, and they're the same. Then we shift this one until we reach another one, and this one, and then we compare, they're the same. We shift the left one again, and the right one again, and they're the same. Now we're going to shift here. We're going to see that this is not an alphanumeric character. Shift again. This one isn't either. And then we reach this, and it is. We're going to shift this one until we reach one, and they are. And we compare. They're the same. This one's not. We reach P. They're the same. Keep shifting. This is not. This is not. This is alphanumeric. They're the same. And then we shift the left, shift the right. They're the same. Shift the left, shift the right. They're the same. Not an alphanumeric, nope. Shift again, shift the right, and they're the same. And then this is not alphanumeric, and this is alphanumeric, and then we reach a point where they're both at the same, and that doesn't matter because it's still a palindrome, and we can just return true at the end. We're going to initialize our left pointer to the start of the array and our right pointer to the end of the array. And as long as they don't cross each other, we're going to keep looping. So as long as left is less than right, we're going to keep iterating. And then we're going to do another nested while loop, and we're going to make sure that they don't cross each other still because they're moving. And as long as they're not alphanumeric, we're going to keep moving it because we want to reach one that is alphanumeric. And we're just going to do that like this. Python has a built-in function for this. And then we're going to move the left pointer towards the right. We're going to keep moving it until we reach an alphanumeric character. And we can do the same thing for the right pointer and switch this to R. And the right pointer will go towards the left. So we're going to subtract 1 at every iteration. After this is completed, both of the pointers are at a character that is alphanumeric. So then we can compare them. But before we compare them, we have to convert them to lowercase. And we could do that with the lower function in Python. And we do the same with the right pointer. And if they're not equal, we just return false. And after all of this, we still want to move our left and right pointer to the next iteration. And after all of that, if we didn't return false in this, then we can simply just return true because this never evaluated to true. Looks like the code worked and it's pretty efficient. Thanks for watching.